today. And writing tools for AI are available in plenty. Some simple free tools are available with ChatGPT and Quillbot and so on. The key is that somebody did an IQ test on all this. At the moment, the IQ test reveals that the IQ is about 80. Not a great IQ, but it will improve as time goes. Our suggestion on AI, which is now which you should definitely keep in mind, is just don't use it blindly to, change your content. It is good for grammar. It's good for spelling. So you just say, correct my grammar and spelling. And that, in any writing, the first thing noticed is write simple sentences, but don't make any grammar and spelling error. And I would strongly suggest that you use the AI tools to make sure that your spelling and grammar is right. Because any content which bad grammar, bad spelling will always, be like a thumbs up. It'll stand out. And that will really bring you down. Second thing is how enhancing the writing. Now, just if you use AI and to enhance your writing, you actually can, somebody who knows you will be able to tell that you use AI too. And many search engines actually penalize you if you just use the AI tool to enhance your writing and just put it out there. So my suggestion is that if you are doing certain writing, which is going to be upfront coming up, to be read by other content providers, the general public and so on, like on a blog or on a website, then please don't be very careful of how to utilize your AI tools and how much to use it in the sense upfront for your writing to appear. So and search engines actually penalize you if you just use AI tools and reproduce content. If we were to do that, in no time, what amount of content we have will become double or triple in the world, on the net. So don't do that. Use it very, very, judiciously. As time goes, more AI tools will be available, but use it definitely for your grammar and spelling is my suggestion for that. It's very, very tempting to use AI. It makes you a little lazy as well, But remember one thing, the AI tools uses somebody else's writing to enhance your writing. And ethically, I find this very challenging because we are not neither acknowledging the person from whom AI has taken the stuff to enhance your writing, neither that person is getting paid. And the person who has actually written the sentence in the background has worked very hard to put it together. So I find sometimes AI very ethically challenging for that two reasons. That is, we don't acknowledge, we normally as scientists or, as the medical writers, the basic ethics is to be able to acknowledge the writing or acknowledge the reference. We always do that. But ChatGPT or Bard or Gemini, there are so many tools, Quillbot, none of them acknowledges where they have taken the sentence from. So that I find it very, ethically challenging. So please bear that in mind when you actually use AI tools, that in the back of it, they have lifted that content from somewhere and put it here. They're just not reproducing it by themselves. Remember that. So just always think about the ethics of AI as well when you use it.
Okay, I want to add something here. When we are talking about AI, one thing I would say, if you write 5 articles using AI, all of them are going to sound the same. They're going to be very repetitive, very monotonous, and they're going to sound very similar. Which is why if you keep using AI, you would know which article is written using an AI and which article is not. So know that if we are able to notice it, for Google, it's not, a joke. It can just detect like that. In fact, we have even demonstrated a video where we have, shown how AI can be detected. So know that AI can be detected, and AI always get ranked lower whenever you submit your article and it has to show on the search engine. So make sure if you're using AI, you have to use it very smartly. You cannot just use it like that. It's gonna be very, very similar. Even at this point, if I get an article which is written using an AI, I know I know if it's written using an AI and I can immediately flag it. So know that AI is not the solution for everything. Use it smartly, but don't use it for everything.
Thank you, Shanga. And as far as using AI Chat GPT for references and sources, remember that Chat GPT sometimes bluffs the references. So just don't. What I normally do is I'll do my own research, get my own references, and then in the end of everything I put together, sometimes I'll put it through an AI program, writing program. And as I said earlier to you, I would ask you to correct all my spelling and grammar first, and also say that if any sentence construction doesn't read right, I would want it to change the sentence construction a little bit. I'll use it for that. Sometimes you're passive and you actually want to make it active. Sometimes one sentence is passive, second other sentence is active, and it doesn't flow well. So for creating that flow, you can use the AI. So as Shanga said, use it smartly. Don't just use it blindly, and let it not make you lazy. That's very, very important. Yeah. Any questions from anyone? Please feel free. And if there are many questions which come up, on our when we are running this course, and there are questions which come up, and you put the question box, which is available to you, the feedback and so on, then we can have a live session with all of you again. Once we have enough numbers, because with live sessions, if the faculty is going to join, is also their time is very valuable. And this course has been heavily subsidized. Almost at, I think it was the cheapest course available today, on the net. So we have heavily subsidized the course. The time of faculty is very valuable. But if required, we'll come back again, and we'll help you in clarifying your doubts. We'll do that. Remember that this course is very interactive. The learning is as you go forward. Videos are all interactive, and that takes a lot of efforts to put together. So every 5 minutes, there's an interruption, a question is asked, whether it's true, false, multiple stems, matching, and so on. So we've done it with a lot of those thoughts in mind that, your learning should be very interactive, and you should benefit a lot more. And if in the classroom, you absorb 10 facts in an hour, here you should be able to absorb 100 facts in an hour because of the interactive kind of way the modules have been put together. So we are hoping that you all will not score 50%, you'll score 80% at the end of your assessment. I think, somebody has raised his hand. Who has raised his hand?
Himanshu
Himanshu, tell
and
me.
Namita.
Yeah, sir, I just wanted to ask, how is the structure of this course is going to be? I mean, it is a fixed time every day, or
No,
uh,
this is all online. We are not going to be coming online to take lectures or talks. Everything is structured. It's your way of this is your
I
learning
mean,
at home at your own pace. So you give yourself 1 hour every day and finish whatever you can, and you progress one by one module at a time. There are 11 modules at the moment, and so you will spend at least, if you go slowly, you'll spend about an hour, 2-3 hours for each module, and there is some reading material as well to where we have put must read and recommended reading. You are welcome to read both, but the must reading you should read. So you do it at your own pace. We are given you the liberty. This password will be available to you. Login will be available to you. Once you log in and you put your password, the computer will save it for you either on desktop. Try and use a laptop or desktop. Don't try and do it on your mobile. Mobile is a little painful, according to me, to learn these courses. So do it on your desktop or your laptop, and take it at your own pace. Whether it takes you 10 days to finish it, 1 month to finish, or 2 months to finish, it doesn't matter. The login will be there for you for the next 3 months till you finish this course. Yeah, am I right?
yeah, sir, I just
Yes, sir.
asked that because I don't have specific time in a day.
It doesn't
So,
matter. You can do it middle of the night and you can do it in the morning as well, anytime you want. Your pace. That's the beauty of this online learning space.
thank you, sir.
Thank you. Yeah. Namita wants to ask. Namita.
Yeah, I want to know I mean, we are learning AI, we're going to learn some AI tools for creating medical content. Should we also know a little bit of coding or something? Because I'm asking because I'm not great at coding. And I know a little bit of SEO, but I'm not great at coding.
We have actually not put anything on coding as such. Why should you do coding? You are content provider, you just do your writing. But if you want, we can put some HTML tags and all that. It's not very difficult to put. But I don't think that's required, to be honest. All the MedIndia content providers learn a little bit of coding, of how to make it bold, how to make it italic, how to do underline, how to change paragraph, and how to put in H1, H2, H3 tags. So I would only suggest that you learn how to put H1, H2, H3 tag, and that's very important for SEO. So Shanga, add some more. What do you want to say?
Sorry, I didn't get that question.
She wants to know about coding, SEO
Oh,
for
yes.
sites. So I said there's no coding required. She all needs to know about H1, H2, H3 tags.
Yes. So basically, to be very honest, being a writer, one advantage you have is you don't have to code. You are not a programmer, you don't really have to code, but you need to understand certain codes and what is the meaning of that code. So in the modules, we have clearly explained there are only 3 to 4 basic codes that you need to know, and you have to follow that. Just so that when you are uploading something, you know if it's aligning or not, and what is the reason why it's not aligning. And apart, there's just like H1, H2 tags, which is the title tag. And then you have break, which is the BR tag. And then how to italicize and all of that. Those kind of codings. They're like basic 3 to 4 codings, and that's all. You don't have to know anything else. As a content writer, we do have that liberty. But obviously, if you want to know more, you can learn. But this much is more than enough, to be very honest.
Should we know Figma and all that?
No, that is
No.
not a
Yeah.
requirement, to be very
Okay.
honest. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Any more, Preeti? Anything from you to the instructions? She is your technical person background, and she's going to help you with both your clarification. If you're not able to log in, if you have any doubts, if you don't like a module, you can tell her, I don't like this module, change it. So she'll do all the work at the back end. Preeti, you're muted.
Thanks to all the participants. So almost 3-4 days back interacted with them, wherein the feedback what they gave, it helped us improving the course further. We added few things which you all suggested, and we hope it fulfills whatever are your expectations from this course. And definitely it is exhaustive, as Dr. Krishanga and Sir said, you don't have to go anywhere after finishing this. And really, we would look forward to see your articles after you finish off this course. So we'll be very happy to get those. And those who have already have been writing articles, you can all mail it to us for our editorial board to go through it.
What you can do is you will have access to MedIndia blog. So you can publish your stuff on the blog side, because the main site, there's no free access. You have to, it goes through a lot of rigorous kind of quality checks. But as far as the blog is concerned, it only has to be we look through the copyright, make sure that your spelling and grammar is right. And then that's your impression of some situation. And you're welcome to write blog on MedIndia. That is welcome. Some of you, at the end of the course, if you want an internship, we can do an assessment. And if you feel it meets MedIndia's requirement, then we could give you an internship also. So that provision is available. But, since we can't take too many interns, it'll be very selective. Anything more from Preeti, Krishanga, Yashri, Pavitra? I know you're not been well, and you have also checked the course. You want to say something?
One thing, sir, I want to add, whenever you are doing the course, please don't skip the modules, like, module 1, then going to module 3 first. So the way it has been designed, it has to be systematically gone through. That is how, we have tried to make it. So please go module wise.
Yeah, there is a hierarchy in the sense that, you have to go from module 1 to 2, 3, 4, like that. The only thing which is not ready at the moment is the certificate. I don't think anybody's going to complete the course in 2 days and ask for a certificate. The certificate has been designed
Yeah.
and be uploaded in the next few days. And there will be also a few more modules which will be added, and we'll keep you informed when we add a new module to any of these, and you'll have access to that. Yeah, 4 or 5 more modules may be added soon. Have you added all the modules which we had discussed last week's Krishanga?
Yes, sir. Everything is there. Everything has been added.
Press release has been added?
Press release is one thing that is left,
Yeah,
which
okay.
we covered. Yeah.
Yeah. So we will be adding a few more since this is just a start and version 1. And we are hoping that, by, the next 10-15 days, a few things more will be added. Because we have so much of content in our portfolio. And we have to be a little careful that we don't overburden you.
I have one more question, Dr. Shah.
Yeah.
So some of us are not designers, like we are graphics. At max, we can just handle Canva. So Illustrator, Photoshop is not something that all of us can do. So what is the requirement for this graphics?
So Canva is great. If you can use Canva, you're a master. I think Canva is so powerful. You can make videos, you can make, graphics. There's so many free templates available. Use Canva. And a lot of, remember that, pictures have copyright issues. There's something called Creative Commons. So whenever you're looking at picture, if it's from Creative Commons, you can use it as is. But if this is from has a copyright, please don't use it, because you'll get bitten, after 6 months, sometimes after a year. We sometimes, have been, some pictures which have been published on MedIndia in the past. We've had copyright people writing to us saying that, there's a copyright violation, and some content providers use it without our knowledge, and that can get you into trouble. So be very careful with the pictures. One area where you can use ChatGPT is again to make pictures. It also can create pictures for you. And sometimes the pictures are quite good actually. So I would recommend that you should use Adobe and all that. If you know how to use Paint a little bit on your desktop, and if you're using Canva, that should be enough. But obviously there are no limit to the tools you can use. I use how to use infographics myself by using a tool. I learned how to make, videos myself by using a tool. So there's no end to the learning. That's all self-learning. If you're interested, you can, learn anything you want today on the net. Everything, all the tutorials are available. But with medical writing, we found that it is a little fragmented. Something here, something there. It is not holistic, as Shanga said. And that's why we want to launch this course. And we kept the cost low so that more and more people can benefit. Anyone else wants to ask anything?
Just want to
Yeah,
add.
actually,
Yeah, please go ahead.
yeah, okay, ma'am. Thanks for. Actually, I have a doubt of this structure module. Is there any module focusing on predictive analytics?
You're talking about stats now.
Yeah.
So we have not really added anything on predictive analysis. See, stats is a completely different subject. It can't be a part of medical writing. Our idea is to enhance your skills on writing. And for stats, there are, open source programs available. And you really need to know basics of stats, because if we start doing predictive analysis, then we have to go into basics of statistics. That'll take 6 modules before you come to predictive analysis. So that's the reason why we have not attempted certain things, because that is not in the purview of our design of the course as such. Krishanga, you want to say something?
Yeah, we do not have predictive analysis as such, but yes, we do somewhere talk about Google Analytics and how to use it. So that is
Okay.
more than enough for a writer, to be very honest,
Okay.
to
Why?
start with.
Because I recently attended one interview. In that interview, they asked for predictive analytics experience. So that only I asked.
We'll have to do a course on stats for that. This course will not
Okay,
be
okay,
sufficient
okay.
for that, That's a completely different
Yeah.
area.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay. Thank you for your information, sir.
Actually, I want to add something on the Canva point. Canva is honestly, this is for Miss Namita. So, Canva is more than enough. And only thing you have to really concentrate on, copyright-free images and good quality images. Nobody's going to come for a blurry image. So Canva will actually help you with that. In fact, we have even demonstrated how to use Canva and how to make graphics and videos using that and how you can promote it and everything. So Canva is more than enough. You don't have to know Photoshop. And as sir mentioned, AI tools are really good. Even Canva has AI tool where you just have to insert what you want and it will generate an image and give it to you. That is more than enough. So, and these AI images, for now at least, they are copyright free. So that is one main criteria. So Canva is more than enough. Apart from that, if you really want to go creative, something which doesn't even exist, then AI can really help you with that.
Anyone else want to discuss, share anything? Otherwise, we'll close it.
Just want to add those who are medical professionals here. So MedIndia is also running parallel courses on telemedicine, on Ayush, and on diabetes. So once you browse the website, we request you to browse our MedIndia website to get a more hang on what we actually do. So apart from this course, you will find other courses also which we are running.
Especially Himanshu, I think he's from medical background. And he may benefit by doing a telemedicine foundation course by from being offered by MedIndia, especially if he is doing any teleconsultation. And that's also a requirement by National Medical Commission that anybody who practices and does remote consultation should be familiar with telemedicine guidelines and should
Yes.
take a course.
Okay, sir. I'll go through that.
Yeah. And that's where Preeti will help you. And that
Thank
again is heavily subsidized. You get a certificate, and that is in association with Telemedicine Society of India, Tamil Nadu chapter. So that will give you a certificate from that.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Preeti, for bringing the other courses which I forgot about. So thank you for mentioning that. And maybe anybody from dental or medical background who joins this course also should get a mail informing them about these courses, about the telemedicine courses.
Okay.
Yeah. Anything else we need to discuss before we close our first interaction? No?
Silent members.
I think they're all good.
Udeni, Jay Pratap.
Yes? No? Anyone wants to switch on your camera? Switch on your camera. We'll take a quick picture and then we will go. And we'll put it up on the website of the first interaction. Do remember to give us feedback. Most important. Most important is to give a feedback. Anyone else want to switch on your camera? Lisa? I'm going to take it from my camera, in fact. I can't take it from the screen. Anyone else want to switch on? Udai is not well. Pavitra G. Himanshu? Okay, thank you. I got a picture. Thank you very much and look forward to interact with you guys.
Yeah, thank you. I hope all of you enjoy the course and have lots of fun while learning as well, because that is also important. It's going to be a fun course.
Take
Thank you
care
so
and
much.
all the best.
Thank you.
हेलो नारायण मैं बात करता हूँ तेरे को 5 मिनट में anything more from Preeti Kishanga? All going good?
No, sir. All good to go, sir. All good.
Good to go. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So we have added everything, Prashanga. Whatever we discussed, I gave you some stuff also.
Yes, sir. Yes, everything has been added.
Except for the
Only,
press
yeah.
release.
Yeah.
So this week I'm not here. I'm traveling. So I'm back next week. So 1 or 2 recordings are due from me. So I'll finish that, Preeti. and then give it to you to donate in the kind of concerned, areas where we need to. And then we send them a mail that these have been added to you.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, then I'll take leave. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye.